What is up, my tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. This will be the very first video post-baby. Or rather, I'm recording with post-baby, but there have been some with post. Anyway, baby's about a week old now, so getting... well, still very much little sleep. In fact, no sleep, but that's okay. We got a little bit of time. My parents are over helping us out, so thought I would record a little sleep deprivation draft, if that's a thing. Don't drink and drive. Don't draft and drink. I don't know where I'm going with this. We've got an Archon of the Wild Rose, pick one, pack one, along with a bunch of other good cards, notably Royal Treatment, Red Tooth Vanguard, Nightmare, Rat Out. We will take the big old flyer. So probably going to look to be a more aggressive strategy with Archon as white is trying to be aggro in the format, if we indeed follow along with that route. Good second pick of Neva. It's not a bad one with Archon of the Wild Rose, although I don't mind just taking a Grasp of Fate here, second pick. It's not my favorite removal spell, but it's good enough. And the fact that it deals with, anything is kind of nice. Keeps us single-handedly in white as well. That's going to be a pretty easy Hopeful Vigil as our third pick. Another fantastic pack, though. A couple of good green cards, especially the Werefox. I've come around to this one. Pretty good. Wilds is nice. Baronati is always good. Sir Armont is quite nice as well, but again, I don't want to jump into a second color right off the bat when we just have a good white choice here. Stroke of Midnight is also okay, but I think the Vigil is more important. Okay, and let's, get a Glass Casket now as our fourth pick. Just continue to take the decent white cards. Cut in here. Ferocious Werefox, Besotted Knight. You know what I should have done? I should have done a baby theme draft instead. Ooh, a second Glass Casket, or we can take Hopeless Nightmare #1 now. White-black enchantments has been okay for me, and Nightmare is great with a ton of the different cards in the format, with bargain cards. Very good with Celebrant. I guess Casket's probably just safer, though. Once again, keep on with the good white cards. Hell, maybe I can even draft like a mono white deck for the first time. Ooh, it is wild, man, wild. Parenthood, that is to say. Hopefully I don't inadvertently doze off during the draft somewhere, and you will have to excuse any misplays beyond the normal misplays that I would normally make anyways. What's even good in this format anymore? Who knows? All I recall is Imidane's Recruiter. Something like that. Be a good one to get. Alright, probably not going to be taking a white card here for our sixth pick, although I do think Break the Spell does actually have some utility. I don't know. Ashiok's Reaper looks like it should be better, but it doesn't play out anywhere near as well as it looks, I feel like. I mean, sometimes you will draw a bunch of cards off of this, but other times it's really just a 4-mana 3/3. And if that's the case, wouldn't I rather just take the Fell Horseman here? Maybe. I guess as this is an uncommon, I'd rather pick it up now just in case, but I've been a little bit let down by Reaper. What you really want with this are a bunch of ways to make rolls and ways to bargain, I think. Right? Because it's just so expensive to, like, get a bunch of the enchantments like this and then try to sacrifice them, right, for 3 mana. So we get a Besotted Knight here, maybe. A couple of really good red cards, actually. That's a really late Ratcatcher Trainee, Flick the Coin, and Grabby Giant. I think the Knight's pretty good here still, especially since we have Archon, but this could be a scenario where taking a red card could lead to a better outcome, but I'm fine with that. Griffin Airy, another... So this is a really weird card, because in white, oftentimes you're not trying to do a lot of the food stuff, so when you play Griffin Airy, it's usually a splash card, I feel. Kind of a late Sweet Tooth Witch we could take here. That's a good one. Another grabby giant as well. Sagas are really good with the Ashiok's Reaper too. I guess I didn't note, but I'm not going to take that here. I don't know. Some good red cards we've seen go by. Nothing like crazy, but certainly something I could have considered. Outside of food decks, Sweet Tooth Witch is still good. 3 mana, 3/2 with some upside. Either some damage push or the 3 life of your own. Also gives that, I guess, bargain hit. I have a lot of removal already. We have 2 Caskets in the Grasp. Okay, and that's a good set of wheels here. Rights, Guard, Horseman, Nightmare, Rat Out. I really like the Rat Out here too, but since we already have 2 Caskets, I'm okay taking the Nightmare here instead. What was it? Neva? Yeah, there was a Neva going around. I don't recall what pick it was, but I have a feeling it's probably not going to come back. A second Ashiok's Reaper, huh? Okay. So my intent now, if we do end up in the black-white enchantment deck, which it does appear, is to significantly lower the curve. That is to say, try not to get anything that costs 4 or more unless it's, you know, like the absolute nuts. We need more ways to make enchantments, more ways to bargain. But this is looking good. I don't have enough of the rolls right now is what I don't have, but I suppose Archon is still good enough by its own. What are the rolls we're looking for? Like the Midnight Witch or whatever it's called? The 2/3 menace that gives a cursed roll. I guess more Besotted Knights would be fine. Probably not going to be playing 2 Unveil Guide. Okay, last few pickups there don't matter. Pack 2. Phyrexian Unlife. That's a fun one, but I'm not going to take it here. A couple of good choices, obviously. Nice uncommons. There's another Neva. There's also a Fairy Fencing, which I think I'd take over Neva. Although that's probably pretty close. Neva returning enchantments in addition to creatures with our start looks kind of nice. And I guess without fairies, this is a little bit more awkward, but... yeah, I'm just going to take the removal spell over Neva. I think that's fine. Let's see, Return Triumphant's not bad. Another way to get a roll on, but if you're looking again at my creatures, I just really don't have many cheap ones, right? Oh my god, I completely glossed over the Imadane's Recruiter. So we'll be taking that, and I will be looking for some random fixing like grottos and whatnot, or random treasures. Yeah. Are we gonna wheel anything? Probably one of the white cards. I doubt the Feed the Cauldron would come back, but clearly that's just a recruit. Wow, and then we're getting a Goblin Bombardment. I think people still sleep on this. This is one of the better rares. It just negates so many different things. You know what? Okay, Imadane's Recruiter into Goblin Bombardment. Actually 2 of the best 5 cards in the format. 10 card, no, maybe 5 cards in the format. So that's a hard card to pass at this point. And yeah, let's just start taking the red stuff. Embereth Veteran here. Maybe just ditch the black. Grand Ball Guest is really good. Minecart Daredevil is also quite nice. Let's see. I think I'd rather have the 2-drop, but I've been really impressed by the Minecart Daredevil. It's just a common, but it does a lot of work. It's a combat trick and a relevant creature, right? 4/2 is, I mean, if that hits you once, that's a lot of damages. This deck is actually kind of insane right now. Just need more creatures. Creature count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/ recruiter tokens. It's good to see that I've taken a week off and red-white is still one of the best places to be, huh? Rest in pepperonis. I'm going to take another Grand Ball Guest here over the Return Triumphant. You need the creatures before you can return them, so makes sense to me. Actually, what rank are we going into this? I don't know if I've decayed all that much. Oh, we're still ranked 21. Nice. So, uh-oh, where am I going here? Play, premiere, go back. All right, give me the red card quick. Another Besotted Knight or the Return Triumphant. Apples? Apple's good. I didn't like this card at first in the format, but seeing how fast this format has become has made me really, really enjoy the apple. So I think here, once again, we're supposed to take one of these. I guess the Return Triumphant might be a little bit better than the Besotted Knight at this point. Great, great pickups here. Another guest, a Grabby, an Unassuming Sage. So weird. I passed a decent bit of red in pack one, and I guess it's just coming back from both directions. Yeah, let's take another 2-drop over the Mr. Grabs. I generally like having at least one Grabby Giant in these decks. Just because it's a good body, 4/3 reach, right, for 4, but it also helps negate some flooding later on because you can sacrifice lands to draw cards. Another card I think people still aren't giving enough respect is the Battle Garb. Surprisingly decent. There's an easy red cap. Man, we saw quite a few apples in this pack, didn't we? The Merry Bards is good with Archon, but Red Cap Thief is another pretty solid hit, I think. I really hate 9 Crescendo, but we might run it. Hey, 20 gems, shared animosity, nice. So earlier in the last week or so, they had some downtime with drafts or something, and they were handing out a bunch of draft tokens for people. I got 4 draft tokens. I don't know how. Well, I do know how, but I don't know why they gave out 4. So kind of crazy. So if you got some of those draft tokens, lucky for you. But yeah, the premiere events were like going crazy or something. So that's what those tokens are. All right, let's go to pack 3, the final. Another apple. So many tempting apples today. I'm not going to take a third casket. We have Knightly Valor, Daredevil, Flick a Coin. I think here I'm going to take the Daredevil over Flick. Pretty solid. Yep. Maybe we wheel one of the other red or white cards. Talion's Messenger is absolutely busted, but obviously not going to take it here. So with 3 Grand Ball guests, the trainee is a really, really nice pickup, right? Because you can instant speed the adventure, make 2 rats, and that's going to turn on the celebration. So nice little combat trick there in a sense. Poor hatching plans. Frantic Firebolt or a second Thief. There's also an Unassuming Sage. I have 1 instant / sorcery, so the Bolt is pretty weak on that front. How many adventure cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like okay. We'd rather just have another creature here. Let's take a second Red Cap Thief over the Unassuming, which I think wheels. All right, another solid enough pack. The Rotisserie Elemental is okay, especially if you have ways to suit it up with rolls. I don't have that many. I think we would rather just have another Daredevil here. These don't gain trample unless they've got the celebration turned on, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, man. I will say this. Twitch chat has made me extremely prepared for fatherhood. Very, very patient. Let's take this Flick a Coin now. Could use 1 or 2 more decent creatures. Man. Literal 6th apple or something. The Grand Ball guest looks good here. How many 2-drop creatures do we have? 1, 5, 6. That's nice. That's really good. The one thing I guess we're missing, and I'm not even sure how many, if any, I've seen, are like the Ginger Brutes. Another nice pack. Wow, pick 7 Dragon Mantle, Hearth Elemental. Hearth's pretty good. a nice late game card to have access to. Oh, there's a Spear Guard too. This is another one actually. I don't think we've seen too many this draft, which is another decent role player. Besotted Knight again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I do not have many auras for the Archon, but I guess that's not super important. No, I'd rather take the one drop. I was gonna say Besotted Knight, but there's Knightly Valor. We'll play that one, sure. So if I had to cut one card here, what would it be? I guess this deck, the Red Cap Thief, is not like... Well, it is actually pretty decent with 4 Grand Ball Guests. 15 creatures, 16 creatures, 17-ish creatures. We could probably cut a creature still, though. Yeah, maybe it is just the Red Cap. Have any use for this Crystal Grotto? No, no adventure. Another Red Cap Thief. We're missing, what? Torch the Towers and... I can't even remember the enchantment name now. Cooped Up. So 2 of the commons. I'm not even sure we saw any Torch the Towers or Cooped Ups. That's a very late rat out, damn. That's another nice one. I think this deck is great. I'm going to call it. We're going to get 7 wins, and it's going to be a great feeling. And if we don't get 7 wins, whatever. That's variance. That's magic, baby. No. Should on average get at least 4, I would say. All right, what are we cutting? 1 cut. Is it Flick in this deck? Could be. Is it one of the Red Cap Thieves? Thieves? Could be. Yeah, actually, I'm fine cutting a Thief. We have 9 humans. Do I try to run this Shared Animosity? I think this card's pretty garbo. Let's go. Red-white. The Red-white classics. What were we beforehand? We were black-white until we got the Imodanes, and then red started flowing again. Seems good, man. Perfect on the play, right where we want to be. It has some awkward filler here. Filler turns, or mid-turns, right? I'm going to go turn 2 Grand Ball Guest, and I don't have anything to do next turn. So our hope here is that they play a creature that we can trade with, and then we return Triumphant the Guest. Do it, do it. Oh. So they might have a use for that Scarecrow then, eh? That's a lot of 1 toughness creatures. Oh man, where's a Flick when you need it? So maybe they didn't trade because they just wanted to get the Vermin online first, right? Maybe grow that thing up. No Touchy the Flyer. Please. The Miniature Witch, that's fine. Shrinking the Archon isn't that bad for me. Oh, do they have a rat out too? Oh, that's really annoying if they also have rat out. We could also have the... whatever that other card is. It's not bad. Alright, I think we're just going to go to combat here, return Triumphant the Grand Ball Guest, and then play out another Grand Ball Guest. 4 cards in hand. Lord Skitter's Blessing. That might actually be detrimental to them. Because that's a forced loss of life, right? Yeah, it is forced. Spoke, alright. We want to suit up here. That way, if they get rid of the Archon and try to, Oh, wait a minute. This has a young hero roll on it, doesn't it? Wait, so this is going to be a 2-4. Ooh, I should have actually put it on Archon of the Wild Rose. They can blow me out here, can't they? Alright, well, if they have Rat out, I'm going to die. Fairy fencing, that's what they had. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Oh, that'll do it. So I guess I should have just equipped the flyer and attacked with just the flyer to play around on any of those tricks. Righto then. Oh, that's where a land might have actually done it for us. Knightly Valor on the Grand Ball Guest would have made it a 5/5 Trampler. And then I could kill the Ashiok and maybe stabilize. Not looking good. Okay, good beats. Yeah, I could have played around some of the removals. I think maybe I just equip the flyer there and attack with the flyer and see what they do. And then if we hit a land that last turn, we're still okay as well. Lost 4 ranks for that, huh? That's not good. Let's win it out. On to round 2. Okay, well, that's a mulligan to me. Alright, well. Not only did we mulligan to basically the same type of hand. Yeah. That's where I'm going with this. Need to find a plains next turn. Alright, trade's fine. Did find the plains. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to run out of 3/3 here. It's nothing fancy. They might flick a coin in my face or whatever, but... kind of want to just hand dump so we can get this elemental value online. Oh my god. That is absolutely disgusting. Holy smokes. I mean... not attacking is not good, right? Because I'm not really stopping that much damage by holding back my Besotted Knight since the Gutter Dweller has Menace anyways. Jesus. Okay, well... I guess we're going to be a very quick 0-2 with pretty crazy looking deck. Welcome to fatherhood. The Battle Garb will equip to one of these knights, though, which isn't too shabs. You know, there's a reason Gutter Dweller is one of the best rares. Sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, I die to anything anyway, so... Alright, let's return. Draw. I'm just dead on board. Oh wait, no I'm not. Technically not dead on board, but... Probably dead. Let's go put it that way. I'd have to double block the Gutter Dweller and then chump the 3/3 rat. That's going to turn into a 4/4 rat. Yeah, we have no outs if they don't make a mistake here. They should attack with both, right? Yeah. Alright, GG's. Okay. Well. This has been a thrilling experience. Yeah, I don't think there was much I could have done there. Just got wrecked by a Gutter Dweller. 0-2. I certainly couldn't go 0-3 with a deck of this caliber, though, right? Okay, this hand has a good possible plan. Just like even one creature and we are good to go. Green, white, huh? There's probably a little bit of merit to holding the Goblin Bombardment, even in case they have like the Storm Guard, Vanguard, whatever, Storm killed Vanguard, dude. Oh, man. I don't have too many more expensive creatures than these ones. Dang it. If they could play a 1 toughness creature here, that'd be great. We're just gonna flick a coin to their face end of turn if they don't do anything with 1 toughness. Just running out the 4/4, love it. Yeah, put me on a clock. Guess what I'm gonna do here is make the Archon a 5/5. That makes it so if they have like Curse of the or Wicked Curse of the Werewolf. I don't even know the names right now. You know what I'm talking about. A 3-mana sorcery that makes a monster roll in fights. Picnic Ruiner. Okay. Ow. Oh, what a draw. What a fantastic draw that was. And I think I just like doing this since we don't have any cheap creatures for Return Triumphant anyways. Yeah, I like attacking here. It's a little bit aggressive, but I like it. I'm trading 5 damage for 3. Puts him on a good air clock. And if we Knightly Valor next turn, that's a 2-turn air clock, right? Because the Archon will be 7 power. Flying. It's awkward Goblin Bombardment because we haven't really drawn any cheap things. the glut. Okay. Well, we are about to make a 7/7 though, so. Oh, but they also gained 3 life. Right. I mean, we still have them technically on a 2-turn clock because of the bombardment. Alright. Land, a couple creatures, and pass. Oh, man. I guess I don't want to lose to Titanic Growth. Huh. Okay, I'm not going to sack the knight. Maybe this was their only play and they have like a cut-in? No, they can't have cut-in anymore. Oh, maybe I just got baited. Yeah, maybe they made the play that they had to make, which is to say, hope that I block incorrectly. Okay, that's fine. Now we just make easy blocks if they attack like this. Wonder what they drew. Okay, I have to go like this now. Could be flick a coin, I guess. Hey, that's what they had. Okay, so make them pay the ward 1. And now I can throw the Archon at their face, deny them flick a coin. Phew! Man, I was going to be very sad if we went freaking 0-3 with this deck. They're just dead on board. I shouldn't even be attacking here. I should just play out my Besotted Knight and sack both creatures to kill him. So actually it was a really good thing I didn't block my 7/7 to their 6/6 on the initial turn, because that let us get in for one more hit with it, and that way we were able to put them on that 2-turn clock. All right. We're on the board. 1 win. This is the start of the reverse sweep 0-2 into 7-2. You heard it here. Game 4. Good hand. Very good hand. This has got the turn 2 Grand Ball Guest. I mean, we have like, what, 4 of them into the trainee pump. Just hit our second white source for Archon as well, though we do not currently have any rolls available. Oh, and our opponent's on a slower start here. Very nice. Okay. So main phase, hit them for 3. Two, draw a card. Let's attack with all. They might just block a rat, which is okay. We'll still use the Daredevil. Then play out the rat. Keep it going, keep it flowing. 2/5. That's a big boy. Let's see. So if they block anything but the rat, we get to eat their Johann. Perfect. Just like we drew that up, baby. Better yet, we got a roll online, so now if I play my Archon next turn, the rat catcher is going to turn into a, what, a 5/5? Although it's awkward. Once again, the Archon with the young hero roll negates the young hero roll if you were able to get any more counters initially. Oh, well, that's really awkward too, because now I can get more rats. I think our plan is just to keep the pressure online. Presumably they're gonna eat my rat here and take 4. This is where stuff like Hamlet Glutton starts to stabilize. Second Johann. Okay. Interesting. Nice, and a Brave the Wilds off the top, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, they've done stabilized. Grabbing a swamp, wow. So we've seen 4 colors? No, we've seen all 5. White, green, red, black, blue. I mean, at this point, I just get the flyer online then. If they start stabilizing, this could very easily be a game that goes a little bit longer, and then we just rip the Imidane's Recruiter or whatever for the win. But, hey, if they don't have a way to deal with the Archon this turn, then... Is there another Brave the Wilds on top of their library? Oh, there's a Scavenger on top. Wow, okay. Nice. So it is only 1 per turn, though. They don't get to keep casting instants and sorceries. Another Scavenger. Extra food now available. Oh, this is where it gets scary. If they just pass, that could be bad, that they have like another instant or sorcery on top. But it could also just be that they're holding up the food, which, yeah, good. So let's go Redcap Thief here. That's going to give us a treasure. And then we can Ratcatcher Trainee, end of their turn, set up for Hearth Elemental with 1 or 0 cards in our hand. Might just be a turn that we attack with everything. Dang it. Okay, let's make some rats. Go land. Draw. Wow, cry. So block, block, block. Take 3. Jeez Louise, that's pretty freaking bad. Yeah, okay. Definitely starting to lose now. Well, not lose, but... They're coming back, I should say. Ooh, they didn't make a food. They opted to get a land there. I guess they do shuffle their library in case maybe they hit another card off the Johan. That was from hand. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, this is just going to be a recruiter game. Disdainful Stroke? Are you serious? Okay. Well, actually better on that than on the Imodaine's adventure mode. That's a good hit. And I think here it's better to hit the Johan than it is the Gatekeeper. Love seeing that. It's basically them drawing a land, unless they find another bargain card. But they already have tokens for bargain. Oh, baby! And that's lethal, so... Right, I forgot we had Goblin Bombardment in our deck. Hey, man. Playing on Zero Sleep, every turn's exciting. You never know what you're gonna draw. Your memory is shot. Alright, 2 and 2. Let's go to game number 5. On the play, nice looking hand. Okay, yeah, when you get good hands like these, it is certainly a much better feeling, huh? We should pretty frequently have a Grand Ball guest in our opening hand, though, given how many are in our deck, right? What's if you have four cards in a 40 card deck and you start with 7 cards, I think it's like a 40%. Let's go, opponent. Falling asleep over here, buddy. We are starting to form a better routine with baby. So hopefully the sleep gets progressively better and better as the days progress, and you know, I will be more able, more capable, more willing to get some content up for the tubers here. Because unlike a stream or whatever, the nice thing about recording a video is I can do them pretty quickly and without too much fuss. Can even pause them, right? Play a match, take a break. Play a match, take a break. Alright, turn 1 Spiteful Hexmage. I like that card quite a bit. Into a Wicked Visitor. Come on, Ratcatcher. Or a Plains, actually, would be good too. Hearth Elemental. It is not the time to see you. Let's go sod it up. Attack for 3. And go ahead and just use our mana efficiently. Hit him for a big ball, especially since we have the Elemental in hand, right? This hand kind of wants to just draw lands for a little while. Chip him. Send it all, buddy. they just pass here, I might not actually attack with the Grand Ball Guest and put them on having like a Light Blades in their hand. That is not the card we're looking for. Alright, let's just go Daredevil pass. Our hand's really, really, really good, so I don't mind trying to prolong the game a little bit here. So wicked smart. Okay. What you got going on here? Man, where are these lands, damn it? Alright. If they want to use Light Blades on this, that's okay. And if it's like Archon's Glory, then they don't get to eat my Daredevil. Wow, ooh. That was best case scenario. They just opted to take the 4. God, I would kill for 2 lands here. Do you have 2 of those? No, okay, that's fine. But they didn't play it again. Sus for sure. Okay. Let's casket their Hex Mage here. I'm gonna lose 2 life because their roll goes to the graveyard. Oh man, am I dead? 2, 4, 6, 8 with an Archons. Oh my god, they have Imidanes, don't they? On the splash. Oh, never mind. I guess it is just an Archons and hit me for 6, gain 6. They should sack the 3 blind mice here if they're gonna do this and not the token, because then they don't have another token. Oh, they did sack the mouse. Okay. Holy crap, dude. I actually think I attack with both of these. And hope that they trade away one of their Wicked Visitors as well. Well, if they have another Archon's Glory, we're dead. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. They go down to 4 here. Oh man, they binned a Negotiator, but I guess they didn't have anything to sacrifice for it. One visitor is not lethal by itself, thankfully, so we don't die to a removal spell this turn. That's not entirely true, I guess. There are some removal spells that'll kill us. I have to block, of course. There we go. All right. That should do it, right? Grand Ball Guest into Imidanes, which also turns on the Celebration, and that is infinite trample damage. All right. Let's see what you got. The end. Phew. Oy, 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 oy. Don't scare me, deck. Do not scare me. Could have made that a lot easier on me and just hit a few lands to start instead of getting stuck on 3 for so long. All right, 0-2 into 3-2. Come now. Let's keep the train rolling. That hand's probably fine. On the draw, can have a 1-drop, 2-drop, and if we hit too many lands, we can just Hearth Elemental away. And if we draw spells, then great, that's good too, obviously. Nice, yeah, good draw. Another green, white here. And they're just going to play out a blocker. Oof, I like it. Okay. Oh, they're missing lands. Ooh, and we hit a flick. What a hit. Sure. Alright, a couple different ways to play this, but I think we'll just go with the sorcery speed methods. Double spell here, equip the Spear Guard, attack for 6. They don't have any profitable blocks. Nice, alright. Decent chunk of damage. Okay, they rattle off a couple lands, so we might still have a game of this. pass. Infinite mana pass. Well, we're going to get him pretty good here with that Grasp of Fate draw. We'll eat the Scavenger, go to combat, attack with all, and then we have instant speed trainee to give us a couple more permanents for the celebration on our Grand Ball guests. I'm going to expect them to have a trick here of some variety. Light Blades or Growth or something like that, but this is still amazing for us. Yep, entirely anticipated. So they sack their food, which means they don't have a glutton or champion in their hand. Or if they do, whoopsies. Feral Encounter. That's not bad. They get to kill my Grand Ball guest. And, okay, they get to also make a 2-3 and their Ufa 3-3. That was a nice hit for them. It was really good. Alright. Let's draw some cards. This is where the Battle Garb is actually putting in a ton of work, huh? Turning all of my 1-power creatures into things that can allow us for profitable blocks is pretty darn good. We're still going to need a little bit more oomph to get through, probably, but we have a ton of good hits, right? We have the Archon, we have Bombardment, we have Immodanes, we have... I don't even know, stuff. Okay. That's about as painless as we could hope for. I'll trade a rat for 2 damage. Oh, pretty good last card in their hand. Nice. Okay. Criminy. Wow, what a hit. Yeah, let's... They're gonna have to trade with the Hearth Elemental here. So... attacking with the rats is still pretty good for us. Okay. We are hitting a little bit of land, but looks like the rats could take this one down. Wow. Woof. Those couple of turns could have been very problematic, especially if they drew something like a prism to cast their adventure creatures that were stuck in zone. That's up to 4 wins, baby. Yeah, let's go. Like I said, I think this deck probably averages 4 wins, and here we are. On to the next. Another fantastic looking hand. Come on, where is the Grand Ball guest off the top, though, for the actual bee's knees? That is not it. Debating if I wanted to run out the Ratcatcher trainee there as a 2-drop and not as the adventure mode first. Because not curving out with a 2-drop there's pretty awkward for us, you know? Alright, I'm once again am asking to find a couple of lands, ideally a plains to start. I'm guessing they probably have a trainee of their own now. So sick. It really is. Ah, man, 17 lands in our deck. That's why I'm playing so many. Because even the red-white decks in this format have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, that's Exile. I don't even get to return it triumphantly. Oh, man. So annoying. Really? I'm gonna lead on Trainee instead of the Hopeful Vigil, since we can return it triumphantly. Yeah, nice. We have a blue-red. Play out a 3-4. Hello? For real? Gosh. Oh, yeah. Come on. 5 draws, no land. They have another torch. Dude, wow. Pretty good. Okay. Torches are so gross. There she is. All right. Let's play around the stutter. I will pay 2. That was a really weird use of stutter. They're attacking so aggressively, which is very, very terrifying. Alright, let's eat their Spear Guard, I guess. Two stutters, 2 torches, pretty good. Jeez. Alright, I mean, they are living off the top. Okay, I'm gonna need a land here. Almost, but this is still good. Alright. If you got me, you got me. That does not do it, right? We just recruiter. Ay, ay, ay. Another extremely terrifying game. Man. Seems like this deck is one that is going to have a really hard time losing if we can just hit our lands with any consistency. Okay, the reverse sweep is in full effect, though. We are 0-2 into 5-2. Can we get the last 2 more? Okay, 5-2. What does that make this? Game 8? Looks good. Looks real good. on the play as well, right? Yeah, awesome. So turn 1, Spear Guard, hits you for 1. Turn 2, Battle Garb. Turn 3, Trainee Adventure main phase. And then equip the Battle Garb for free. Given priority, they either have a Rat Out or a Fairy Fencing in their hand. Ah, I am mistaken. Well, one that you're very, very lucky to have. One that is obviously not as likely as the other cards I was mentioning. The Gumdrop Poisoner. Very good. They could still have a Rat Out, but yeah, Poison's great. They had it all, dang it. Okay, 3 rats versus the world we go. Quick coin. I guess what I'm gonna do here is Garb up and attack with all, and then just Daredevil the one that the thief blocks. So what they get to do next turn, assuming they have a land here, is they get to sack their food and then play the Poisoner and kill a rat, which is pretty bad. It being a lifelinker is the big issue. But hey, you know, maybe they save it. If they have a better play this turn, have a rat catcher trainee and a daredevil that they know about in the adventure zone, so maybe they're like, I want to wait. Come on, Boomer. I say unironically because their name is Boomer. I'm sleep deprived. I got a baby over here. I don't got time for thinking. This is completely 100% autopilot at this point. Whoa, Rankle's prank. Okay, I like it. I guess I actually want to suit up the Daredevil because the trainee's a better attacker. What did they discard? Dream Spoilers plus Crescendo. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. They discarded multiple spells. Yep, there we go. Sack the food, play the gum. So they have 2 spells in their hand because they didn't play a land. That's kind of problematic for us. We need to draw Hearth Elemental or Immodanes or... Yeah. Yeah, see, they did kill the rat. Oh, how about the Archon? Not equipped. It's enchanted by auras. I mean, they're back at 20 and they have at least 2 spells in hand, so... Not gonna get my hopes up here. But hey, 4/4 flyer, good draw. Nice. Ooh. At least it's better that than cut in. Alright, good draw. I think we get the Spear Guard back here. Because that attacks immediately and it grows. I can't complain if we're drawing spells off the top. Now, they finally hit their 5th land, which unlocks things like Shatter the Oath and whatnot for them. But shattering a Spear Guard's pretty sad if that's the case. Okay, they're just gonna trainee and equip. So they have to double block to trade here. Wow, we are actually just hitting the stone cold perfects. Yeah, I think we're supposed to just double spell. No illusions, I am drawing very well. But hey, my opponent's due for some lands too, right? We have a couple more lands than they do. They're doing math. They keep hovering over their creatures. If they have another crescendo, I go to, what, 3? Okay, they played it out as a creature. That's probably a good sign. Oh, am I dead? No, are they one short? Oh wait, no, this is of course lethal. They played 2 creatures. Well, you live by the Imidanes, you die by the Imidanes. Man, they ripped nothing but spells too, so both players were drawing well. I mean, they drew more spells than I did, since I was on actually a lot more land than they were, but good beats. Hey, like I said, 0-2 start. You cannot complain about going 5 wins. Our deck was fantastic. It could have used a little bit more removal, but I don't know. Some of our draws were a little bit unfortunate too, but that's how it goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back. Maybe not tomorrow, whenever I get around to recording another video with baby. So, love you, bye.